Welcome back, everybody.
After a long-ass hiatus.
Fucking hiatus and a half, if you will. Welcome back to Chirping from the Pine, the Game Rage Sports broadcast. My name's Josh. I'm here today with good buddy Adam.
Greetings.
And today we're going to ask the question, why are some sports fans so fucking stupid?
I think it's just sports fans in general.
Why is everybody so fucking stupid in general?
Why is everybody so fucking stupid? Like King Jong-il and fucking
in
Team America.
Yeah. But anyways, before we get to that, if you want, you can go to YouTube where you can follow us and watch all of our other shit that we do, because God knows there's a ton of it. Game Rage Magazine on YouTube. Like, comment, and subscribe. Also, you can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Game Rage Magazine, Twitter/X at Game Rage Mag. If you like music and music-related things, you can follow Adam at All Gas No Trash Official on Instagram and check out the All Gas No Trash podcast, which is the Game Rage Music Podcast. Also, if you want to learn about animes and mangas from the Japans, you can go check out the Anime Syndicate podcast and follow our good buddy Frank at anime_syndicate_podcast on Instagram. All right. Well, Adam, this was your idea, so I assume you have a rant ready to go.
I do, somewhat. So this all started this past week with the official start of playoff baseball, postseason baseball for Major League Baseball. And so I decided I was going to become more, I don't know why. I probably should have just fucking stayed out of it, because I participate in some of the Dodgers subreddits, or rather the major Dodger subreddit, which is our Dodgers, right? And because of things not going well, seemingly for the NLDS between the Padres and the Dodgers, with the Dodgers being down at the time 2-1 for against the Padres, people were losing their fucking minds over the Dodgers being behind the game and seemingly not going to win the series because of how dominant the Padres were. And then we you know, now it's Sunday, and the Dodgers are the people that ended up coming out ahead, and they're now in the NLCS and shutting out the New York Mets and all that shit. But man, I wrote this whole fucking thing about people making these doomer posts about, oh my God, this is going to be the end of the season. The Padres, oh man, they talk so much mad shit. And they're, Fernando Tatis was sticking out his tongue, and Manny Machado and Cronenworth and all this bullshit. I'm like, dude, I wrote a whole fucking post and people actually liked it. I was actually surprised. I wrote a whole long ass thing about, I'm like, dude, these guys, whether you're a Padres or a Dodgers fan, this shit doesn't affect you personally. Shohei Ohtani's he's not gonna fucking console you after the Dodgers win or lose the World Series. These guys are playing for millions of fucking dollars. They're playing a kid's game, and you're acting like this sport and the outcome of your favorite team is personal achievement to you. And you're also spending numerous hours watching a sport and turning your fandom into animosity towards other people that you don't even fucking know, and possibly turning it into actual violence when you go to the stadium or the arena in which like your favorite team plays, and you have other fans and you're throwing beers. Like, I just can't believe the stupidity of some fans. So what do you have to...
Yeah, it's just like, fuck, man, it ain't that fucking important. And this is the other thing, or it's not that serious, right? I also don't think that, or I think the majority of these individuals who do this kind of shit, these are the dudes that, I mean, like, high school was their glory years. Everything after high school has just been downhill from there. And everyone needs something to latch onto, right? And for some people, it's drugs. Some people, it's alcohol.
That's your first.
Hold on, well, listen. I mean, I'm making a good point here, I think.
Yeah.
For some people, it is drugs. Some people, it's alcohol. Some people, it's fucking jerking off. I don't know. Some people, it's food. And for others, it's sports. And some people put their entire fucking existence into a singular or multiple sports teams. And that's all they're about. is their fucking sports team. They know everything there is to know about the team. They know all this shit, and they're super fucking hyper aware of it. And they also take it as personal responsibility for whatever the team does, that they assisted with that, right? Like you said, it's that, oh, I'm going to take a personal achievement. Oh, my team won the World Series. That means I won the World Series. No, these assholes are playing for billions of dollars, not just millions, billions of dollars are on the line, okay, that these guys are getting paid. They don't give a fuck about you. So why are you feeling the need to fight people or do whatever over some dumbass fucking sports shit?
Entertainment, really.
That's what it is. It's sports entertainment, man. It is what that is. And I also don't understand why, like, this happens over multitudes of sports. This is like across every sport. There's no sport that this doesn't exist in. I mean, but what's funny is, you know, it's not like, not every team has a fan base that is willing to fight for them, right? It's not, and even teams that were good, all right, okay, like, listen, I mean, New England fans are fucking assholes in general, right? I mean, I happen to be one of those, but there weren't like massive fucking fights and shit, or like major incidents if the Patriots didn't fucking win or whatever, right? There really weren't those things that were happening. At least not to the level of, you know, getting major news coverage about it. And I'm not saying that all fans are shitbags, right? But what I'm saying is it's weird how, like, you get those kind of fans, and then you get, like, you know, Raider fans who have no contention of winning, and they're just going to fight you in the parking lot no matter what. And over what? Over their team. 49er fans, same thing. Like, why is it that some fan bases are just fucking straight assholes? And listen, I'll be the first to say, yeah, listen, as a Pats guy, yeah, we're assholes, right? But we're more mouthy than we are. Like, we're probably not going to fucking fight you over it. It's not that important to us, right? It's just, yeah, I'll talk shit, but I mean, I'm not going to throw hands if the Patriots fucking don't win or whatever. I mean, it's not that important to me. Honestly, at this point, yeah, I'm still a fan and I follow the Patriots, but like, I don't literally pay attention to any other football shit that's going on. I just don't.
And people use that as like gatekeeping sports too.
Right, yeah.
Like I said, I made a giant ass post about how it's not that serious to be so engaged in baseball, right? That our rabid fandom can turn into straight violence.
Yeah.
For seemingly like not all that much. And some guys like, oh, so are you saying you don't support the Dodgers, or that
asshole?
Are you saying the series is over? That's loser talk. I'm like, dude, are you gatekeeping the fucking Dodgers for me? I'm like, that's so absurdly stupid, because I've been a fan since I was, 4 or 5 years old. As young as I can remember, I have loved baseball and the Dodgers for as many years as I've been alive, right?
Yeah.
But for somebody to say that's loser talk, you don't know what you're talking about, I'm like, I don't give enough of a shit about this to lose my fucking head over it, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
But there are people that gatekeep the team from other people that support the team.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why?
Yeah, I don't get that either. Or they like to say, oh, you don't know who the fucking ninth guy in the fucking pitching rotation is, so like, you must not be a fan. You don't know the minor leaguers fucking the potential prospects batting average in the minor leagues. Oh, you're not a fan. Listen, I don't fucking know half the fucking assholes on the Angels, because quite frankly, I don't really care that much. But I do like the Angels, and I like going and fucking watching. I like baseball, and I like watching fucking shit happen. So,
yeah.
But no, I don't fucking know everybody's batting average or everybody's. I don't know any of that shit. Like I said, I don't even know half the fucking assholes on the team. But that doesn't make me less of a fan than you, just because you fucking know all these weird stats about it, and you shouldn't gatekeep it from me, because I don't know that. Every sport should be, everyone can be involved in. If you're wearing the jersey of the team, hey man, you're good on me, right? Like if you're a follower or a fan, hey man, we're on the same team here. We're on the same boat. That's cool with me. So I don't know. Also, I wouldn't gatekeep any Angels fans because no one wants to be an Angels fan anyway. So there's not even anyone I could keep, even if I wanted to. But someone asked me the other day, they were talking shit about something, and they were like, because I had said like, hey man, like, are you know, I was just asking somebody like, hey, are you concerned that, you know, like, hey man, the Dodgers aren't, it's fucking getting weird right now. Like, are you concerned that the Padres might get lucky and take them? And they were like, they literally said something about like, oh, that's just loser talk, or, oh, don't be jealous because you're an Angels fan. And I'm like, I'm not being jealous. I'm just asking you a question. Like, but also, don't be jealous because the Angels aren't good. Listen, I'm not jealous at all. As a matter of fact, I prefer the Angels to suck balls because that means I get to go to games for like $35. All right, like that's excellent. I love doing that. Sure, granted, I need to get loaded in the parking lot beforehand because it's like one of the most expensive fucking stadiums to drink at. But that's besides the point. The point being, I can get into the gate for under $100 for me and Katie to go get decent fucking tickets and go see them. Mm-hmm. You know, to go see a game. Like, fuck yeah, I'm in. I'm in for that. Let the Angels suck for the next 20 years. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I saw them win a World Series. I'm good. Like, cool enough. But it's that fucking mentality of people, bitch, I was just asking you a question about the Dodgers. Like, oh, you're going to fucking, now you're going to keep me from even asking you questions about it? Go fuck yourself.
Also, the parity between the Dodgers and Padres, because this has kind of been an ongoing story since probably 2020. Mm-hmm. Dodgers took out the Padres during the 2020 playoffs. 2022, the Padres took out the Dodgers, and obviously, like, the Padres fans are gloating, oh, we beat you in the playoffs. You're not recognizing us as a legitimate rivalry, but we kicked your ass during the this regular season, this 2024 regular season. And Dodgers fans just refuse to completely acknowledge the Padres as like a legitimate team, and that the real rivalry is between the Dodgers and Giants, which is historically true. Like, the Dodgers have been rivals with the Giants for like 130 plus years, if I'm not mistaken. But to say that these guys aren't like legitimate or whatever it might be, they put up a good fight throughout the regular season to the point that the Dodgers only had like a three-game lead for the NL West, and the NL West was like somewhat competitive, but it was really just the Padres and the fucking Dodgers. And I don't know, man, like, they put out a pretty good team. And yeah, are some of the guys problematic seemingly to the Dodgers, that they gloat and that they pester the fans or they try to agitate the fans? Whatever, like, who cares, man? Like, it's all for the fun of the sport. And I think Dodgers fans like losing their minds about, oh, this is just the little brother team down south in San Diego. These guys don't really matter. I don't know, man. They put up, I think they had like an 8, what was it? I don't remember what the win-loss record between the Dodgers and Padres was for the regular season. Uh-huh. I just know they won more total games compared to the Dodgers in this the rivalry for this regular season. But nonetheless, I think people belittling other teams is like the dumbest shit ever. I think people being assholes, like the whole Brian Stowe thing that happened, I think 10 years ago or 10 plus years ago, where some Giants fan goes out to Dodger Stadium and gets his ass beat for, and who knows, like, I don't remember if the guy was the agitator saying things to Dodgers fans and the Dodgers fans ended up retaliating and kicking that dude's ass to the point that he ended up dying. Man, that just doesn't look well on Dodgers fans, and it took 10 plus years to like wash away that image. And then that imagery of Dodgers fans being toxic or whatever the fuck you want to call it was brought back to the forefront in the NLDS because what was it? Jerickson Profar gave a fan a ball or something because he snatched like a home run in like the first inning, and then he went back to that fan and gave them a ball, and then that fan ended up throwing the ball back and then there was some other bullshit that happened, like Manny Machado throwing a ball at the Dodgers dugout, and it just kind of create like this what do you want to call it, like lost in translation thing, that if people were looking or reading too much into that those moments, and it provoked the Dodgers fans more to start like throwing shit at the field. And I'm like, man, it's not really worth doing all this shit to give into the stereotype that people have of Dodgers fans. So I don't know. It's just speaking to like the stupidity of sports fans that of course we can be involved with the teams that we love, whether that's like NHL or MLB or any other sport that's here in the United States. But you can be invested, but you can't be to the point where you're literally throwing hands with somebody else to the point that you may die just to prove a point. Just to prove a point that your team's better when who cares about that?
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
None of this means fucking anything.
Yeah.
And see, this is why, I mean, maybe this is a tie-in to the CUP podcast, but this is why we need a good fucking World War III, okay? This is exactly what we need. People are itching to fight about the dumbest shit. Well, we need to take it away, because again, to me, sport has always been the peacetime equivalent of war, all right? It's a dress rehearsal. It's a non-lethal dress rehearsal for war, right?
Or distraction from things that are actually happening in the world that are meaningful.
Right, exactly. But I've thought that sport was created out of the necessity for man to get out those fucking feelings of wanting to murder somebody, but you can do it in a way that's sort of constructive or whatever through sport, right?
The purge, minus the purge.
Right, basically, it's minus the killing, all right? It's just war minus the killing. And through some sort of other physical or technical means, right? So that's what it is. Now it's bleeding into the fans that like, oh, people have to get so rabid that they're gonna kill each other. Well, if we had a good World War III happening right now, nobody would fucking give a shit about any of this stuff.
Yep.
This shit would all just basically be canceled or whatever. So that's my thought. We need another good war. That's
we need another good war. As if that's even...
As if war's good, yeah. We need to focus our attentions and our hatreds against other people for looking different than us, not for based on our geographic location of our sports team, all right?
That's funny.
I know.
All right, well, before we start turning this into a ongoing circle of
jerking around,
circling the same subject and saying it a million different ways, I think we could just end it here and just say that enjoy your sports team, but also
don't be an asshole.
Don't be an asshole.
Or if you're gonna be an asshole, just be a constructive asshole. Don't fucking be physically fucking violent or whatever. I guess I don't know. Anyways, all right. Well, that'll do it for us. So. If you want to listen to more of our shit, you can go check us out on Game Rage Magazine on YouTube. You can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Game Rage Magazine, Twitter/X at Game Rage Mag. You can follow Adam at All Gas No Trash Official, and you can follow Frank at Anime_Syndicate_podcast. All right, that sounds like it's it. Catch you guys on the next one.
How long was that?
That was Chirpin' from the Pine, the Game Rage Sports Podcast. You can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Game Rage Magazine. Follow us on X at Game Rage Mag. You can go to our website, www.GameRageMagazine.com.